just doing her dance. John's looking for romance. Paul's getting down on the floor while Helen's screaming out for more. Wanna see Bradley swing, wanna see Rachel do her thing. Then we got Joe, she got the flow. Get ready everybody, 'cause here we go.
Before I joined S Club 7, I was a dancer.
I was in a few bands.
I was working for a fashion company, doing fashion PR.
I was doing maths, performing arts and media studies.
Before S Club 7, I was working in Pizza Hut in Cheshunt World Adventures.
Working in a restaurant as a country and western singer. And I was singing there like 6-7 nights a week.
I was training at Sylvia Young Theatre School doing music, drama and dance.
And being a dustman, being a postman, they're all like temping jobs in between like uni and my college.
I was involved with a company called the National Youth Music Theatre for about 4 years.
The very first job I did was pantomime with Lionel Blair.
I was in EastEnders before I did this, and I also did a film for the BBC.
I went to drama school for 3 years, did a musical theatre and acting course.
I did a little bit of TV as well. I did a Victorian drama, which I played a maid in. And yeah, I had a nice photo in Alive and Kicking magazine of me in my maid's outfit, looking nice.
I was in a band as well at the same time with a mate of mine called Darren.
I did a few adverts, sort of worked with some pop bands.
I met 2 producers who work for, who did some stuff for 19 Management. Somebody came in the restaurant who worked for 19 and asked me, you know, if I wanted to go along for an audition.
So I had to go in the studio to record a song for Simon to hear. They played it to him, he heard it, he liked it, and then I was in the band.
Because it wasn't sort of an audition, it was sort of I went in the studio and I made a demo tape.
I just knew it was this new band that, you know, that Simon Fuller was involved with, and we had this TV show going as well, so didn't really know a lot about it, but it sounded really exciting.
Didn't actually hear anything for quite a long time, so I thought, oh, never mind, just another one of those things. So I carried on working.
It was a kind of a long process from like when I first auditioned to when I actually heard. I think it kind of went on for about a 6-month period of like auditioning and meeting people. And
a couple of weeks later, I got a phone call, and I was like running around my house, and I was like so excited. It's like my dream to do this, and it was like I was running around the house, I was screaming, and so excited. Brilliant.
It was absolutely mad. I didn't quite know how to feel.
I was kind of dithering whether to do, you know, get my A-levels or to do work, but S Club came up and I thought, yeah.
I didn't really have a major reaction because I kind of didn't believe it in a way. I was just like, oh. And then a week later I was just like, all right.
It felt really good because it was the first time that I'd been in a proper band. It wasn't something that I created with my dad, like just talking about. It was this was like something. This was something big.
It was a chance to do and go on to do things that I've wanted to do for a long time.
I weren't actually in at the time, it was my dad. And I got home from work and it was about 1 o'clock in the morning. I'd just finished. And then he goes, oh, you've had a phone call? And I was like, oh yeah. And he goes, oh, about this band? And I was like, oh yeah. And he said, yeah, they want you, you're flying to Italy in 2 days. And I was like, oh my God. And that was basically how I got involved. It was really quite scary.
Hello, don't do it too close.
Oh yes, she's so sure. He's wearing a nice shirt. He's done his hair, so he's cool.
Yeah, in the early days, back in the early days.
I think we all straight away felt quite comfortable with each other, which was really nice. Because we didn't know each other all at first. Hannah and Paul had known each other for a little while, but I didn't know anybody, so I was coming into this group, which was really horrible, and Bradley was as well, so we sort of stuck together a little bit at the beginning because we didn't know nobody else.
We got on straight away, but it was kind of weird because it's like everyone just first time meeting each other. I mean, some of them knew each other before. So I mean, me and Joe met on the same day.
When we went to Italy, that was sort of time to get to know each other and have a bit of a laugh and see what was going on.
It didn't take long at all to sort of get to know each other.
Because there were so many names, I was like, oh my God. Always getting Hannah and Rachel mixed up, and it was a nightmare.
And it got better as when we met up more and more, kind of like became, more and more close.
And I think that was really important to sort of get to know each other properly outside the band.
When we actually started recording, we always went to Sheffield. We used to go bowling a lot and socialising outside the studio.
A few of us would stay at someone's house.
There was one day when we went to the Trocadero and played in all the arcade games. And even though I'm one of the old uns, I do like a good arcade game.
We'd go out to dinner together and just basically hang out together. It was really... that you could tell that when we first met there was sort of chemistry that we all had together, which was really amazing, how we all sort of gelled with each other.
In a lucky way, we all really get on.
I get this feeling as you walk away. A million hearts will break in two, but they don't know the games that you can play. So they will always follow you. Oh, every time you move, everybody groove. I can't help thinking it's alright, alright. You just gotta walk, see the people talk. I like to watch you party, 'cause everybody wants you. When everybody sees you, the world is full of dreamers, but I'm a great believer, and I'm no fool, 'cause I got you.
Being part of S Club 7 is really, really important to me. Everyone in the band's really important to me. I care about everyone.
Well, I didn't know what to expect when I first got into it because I just met the band and I wasn't quite sure where we was going. I didn't know much about what we was going to be doing, so I was kind of like excited to find out what was going to happen.
I can do what I've always wanted to do. I'm up there performing. I've made 6 brand new friends, which is really nice. We're really close now.
Almost like a big gang. We all really enjoy performing, and we love singing and acting.
It's kind of like just doing what I've always wanted to do. It's just a progression of what I was doing before, but it's just like on another level.
I love performing and I love music so much.
I've always wanted to perform and, get out there and do my thing, as it were. And, S Club 7 has allowed me to do that, which is great. And it's a laugh as well.
It feels like probably not so much a family, but it's just like a real group of friends who are really enjoying themselves.
I've always wanted to be in a band and perform in front of a live audience. It's just such a brilliant feeling.
I was reading the paper the other day, my local paper, my local Guardian, and it said, R. Bradley, because I'm the first person in the area to have done something like this, and people in the area, the newspapers are really excited because they call me R. Bradley now. And it's quite sweet to see that because it makes me feel proud.
I think the first time we noticed we had fans was we did a show up in Scotland.
Fully booked. We sort of, went to Scotland, and we all happened to be standing outside.
At the gates there were people waiting there, and we were really excited and really shocked that there were people there because it was really quite early on.
All these people outside going, oh, can I have your autograph, can I have your autograph? And that was really funny. We were like, oh, right.
And people running after the van and following us back to our hotel, and it was really weird.
The first time we really started seeing fans was when we was doing Capital Extravaganza, which was a road show that we was doing.
Here we go.
And that was just mad. They was banging on the windows and they was going really mad, which was a bit scary actually, because we hadn't actually had that before. Not like that anyway. And that was probably the best feeling, I think.
We do get a lot of presents from the fans. We get loads of weird stuff. Like, well, it's not weird, it's really nice. It's like, you know, the girls have got jewellery and boys have got aftershave and chocolates and flowers and cards and letters. It's really nice.
And one girl said to me, I've just got my new mobile phone, can you do the message for me? And I just looked at her and I was like, what? She's like, oh, please. And so I did the message. That's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, we have great fun together. Everything we do, we make, you know, a real laugh of it and have a brilliant time together.
Wherever we are, no matter what we're doing, how long the day is, there's always a few laughs there.
And, you know, even when we're really tired and, you know, the workload is just, like, huge, you know, everyone helps each other through it.
Everyone's got, like, mad sense of humours, so I don't think we've ever done anything serious. We're always, like, laughing madly and probably scaring the person we're working with, but...
Every day is a different challenge. Every day is a different excitement because not every day is the same. One day you'll be here doing this and doing that, so it's a good buzz.
It's all good fun. You can't moan about what we're doing because it's too much fun to moan about.
Come join the party, come on, get up off your seat. Doesn't matter who you are, we all dance to the same beat. Come put your hands together and shake your little feet. Way, yeah, Wanna skip up with these friends of mine. Wanna skip up, we have good times. Wanna skip up, it can't get no higher. Wanna skip up. First streets are fine. Once you start it up, you're gonna dance till you drop. It's a feel-good thing. It's a dance-club thing.
Yeah, where are you?
When the rhythm hits
Oh, there you are.
never wanna stop. It's a feel-good thing. It's a dance-club thing. It's a feel-good thing.
I love the travelling. I really, you know, that's part of, even, you know, I love the performing side, but the travelling side is also really wicked as well, because I think if I wasn't involved with this, I'd do something to do with travelling to see the world and stuff. So I can do both.
The longest time we were away was when we went to Miami to film Miami 7, and we were away for 8 weeks. And also when we went to LA to film Back to the 50s, we were away for 5 weeks, and then we came back from there, went to San Francisco.
So we're sort of travelling backwards and forwards to America quite a bit.
And sometimes it's even more tiring than the actual what we're going out there to do, because you're, you know, always at airports and checking bags in, and then you've got to get on the plane, and the jet lag as well.
You know, sometimes you pinch yourself and think, you know, am I really doing this? Is this going on? Because sometimes you're jet lagged and sometimes you're so tired. So the speed of things does create a kind of dreamscape in your head.
We've travelled a lot, but we haven't sort of done any tours or anything where we're going from place to place.
We do get our own rooms, which is a very good idea, because I think when you're working with someone all day, it's nice to go back, you know, and be by yourself a bit. It's healthy.
Here we go. Everybody needs a helping hand, Barrett, and I am that hand to help you. The time is 5 to 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Serious?
You've slept forever.
I'm alright.
Jet lag. Who's only on the flight for 2 hours?
The best place I've been is San Francisco. But I didn't get to see much of the place because we only went there for 2 days. But I'd really like to go back there again. But Miami was wicked and LA was really good.
LA, it has to be LA. I loved LA. Miami was nice, and we've been to Italy and Norway and places like that, but LA was my favourite.
I like the weather of Miami, the kind of atmosphere of Los Angeles, and I like the actual town of San Francisco. The actual town's really, really beautiful.
And we've got a lot more places coming up, so I'm really looking forward to them. We're going to New York soon, and Canada and Australia, so I'm really excited.
I do feel lucky, yeah. I mean, this is a kind of one-in-a-million thing.
There's so many people out there who are, like, you know, majorly talented, like songwriters, singers, who are trying to, you know, you know, I do this, and who never get the chance. So, I mean, this is just the luckiest. I just feel like the luckiest person in the world.
When we're doing the job, we don't actually think about what we're actually doing, but when you like take 2 minutes and think about it, I just think, I'm 18 years old and I'm like seeing the world, doing the career I've always wanted to do. It's just amazing. I can't believe it's actually happened to me.
The best performance today, I think, has got to be Party in the Park, which we did at Hyde Park for the Prince's Trust.
Because we were performing in front of 100,000 people, and it was just a real buzz.
Never seen that amount of people before in my life, so that was really weird. It's mad.
That was a really scary experience, very nerve-wracking, but it was brilliant. The energy and the buzz from it all was amazing.
The nerves backstage for that was just terrible.
Here it is. Bring it on back.
Don't stop, never give up. Hold your head high and reach the top. Let the world see what you have got. Bring it all back to you. Hold on to what you try to be. Your individuality. When the world is on your shoulders, just smile and let it go. If people try to put you down, just walk on by, don't turn around. You only have to answer to yourself. Don't you know it's true what they say? That life, it ain't easy, but your time's coming around. So don't you stop trying, don't stop, never give up. Hold your head high and reach the top. Let the world see what you have got. Bring it all back to you. Dream of falling in love. Anything you've been thinking of. When the world seems to get too tough, bring it all back to you. Yeah, yeah. Try not to worry about a thing. Enjoy the good times love can bring. Keep it all inside you. Gotta let the feeling show. Imagination is the key, 'cause you are your own destiny. You never should be lonely when time is on your side. You know it's true what we say. Things are sent to try you, but your time's coming around. So don't stop trying. Don't stop, never give up. Hold your head high and reach the top. Let the world see what you have got. Bring it all back to you. Dream of falling in love. Anything you've been thinking of. When the world seems to get too tough, bring it all back to you. Na 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 na. Bring it on back now. Na 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 na. Bring it all back to me, baby. Don't you know it's true what they say? Things happen for a reason, but your time's coming around. So don't stop trying, don't stop, never give up. Hold your head high and reach the top. Let the world see what you have got. Bring it all back to you.
Bring it all back now.
Dream of falling in love. Anything you've been thinking of. When the world seems to get too tough, bring it all back to you. Don't stop, never give up. Hold your head high and reach the top. Let the world see what you have got. Bring it all back to you. Dream of falling in love.
Shake your body.
Anything you've been
And let me
thinking
see you
of. When the
sweat.
world seems to get
And let
too
me shake
tough,
your
bring it all back to you.
Bring it all back now.
Don't stop, never give up. Hold your head high and reach the top. Let the world see what you have got. Bring it all back to you.
Bring it all back now.
Dream of falling in love. Anything you've been thinking of. When the world seems to get too tough, bring it all back to you.
Bring it all back now. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye. I don't know people in the back.
And I remember when we got off stage, everyone was just sort of shell-shocked. We were just sitting there, mouths on the floor, because of the feeling. And I've never had such an energy rush in my life as that day.
My personal best performance was the Disney Kids Awards. That was fantastic. I don't know what was wrong with me that day. I just give this like really good performance.
Let the world see what you have got. Bring it all back to you.
it sounds funny, but we did a performance for all the heads at Woolworths. All the heads at Woolworths, it's like all the big cheeses, and everyone was there, and we did a performance, and they were just so bubbly. They were like the most hyper crowd we've ever had, and they were all about 30 years old, and they was all jumping up, going, "Hey!"
We had a premiere in Leicester Square, and that was the best live gig I think we've done, because it was our gig.
That was absolutely brilliant. I was rushing so much.
Because that was the only one that people would just come to see S Club, and that was like a really weird feeling.
We came up on an elevator, which is the old organ pit at the Odeon, and when we were coming up on that, and you could hear this S go, and the kids just went. It was brilliant. That was brilliant.
I think the funniest one that we had was when we was doing this gig.
It was a Radio 1 gig.
And we got taken on like a little plane.
We've got like a little jet there, just us in this jet. There's 8 of us in this jet. We flew over there.
And then we did the gig and everything went really well.
When we got on stage, the crowd were excellent. Chris Moyles was throwing water at us on stage. And when we tried to leave...
There was so many fans around.
There was like people coming from everywhere, just like trying to get on the car and stuff.
We had to get this escape route.
And... they decided to get us out the back way and put us on a train, because there was a small little model railway, well, one of those scaled down railways.
It was me and Bradley in one compartment and the rest of the band all down the line.
This train only went like 4 miles an hour, and it was only to go 200 yards to a car that was like just down the road where the kids had got before us because the train was so slow.
It's quite frightening to see you just sitting in this van and there's people like, you can see people around your car, like banging on the window. It's not like, "Hi, how you doing?" It's like, "Boof, boof, boof. Hey, look at me. Boof, boof, boof. Hey, I love you." Blah, blah. It's quite scary, like they're topping the truck over.
See you later. Bye.
Sorry, but S Club 7 have left the building in a choo-choo train.
Next stop, Kansas.
Oh, get her!
See you next time.
We got off stage and we left in a choo-choo train.
Yeah, we see that. I mean, that was an interesting trip. I really loved it. I love the little tight planes. I mean, it's so intimate, isn't it?
But did you learn anything, Paul?
No, early mornings? No.
Early mornings.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I've got to have a talk to management, because getting up at 4, 5, 3 in the morning most mornings is just absurd for me, man. I can't do it anymore. I'm going to break down.
As far as early mornings goes, I don't think anyone likes early mornings.
I'm great in the mornings. Up, out, washed, dressed, morning, all like that, and everyone hates me.
5, 4. One morning, actually, when we were filming in LA, we had to get up at 2:30, which is quite normal, as people do.
Early mornings is tough for me, because I'm used to getting up at like 12 in the afternoon. When I first joined the band, it was like, just get up when you want, 12 in the afternoon, do you know what I mean? But now it's just like, if they say 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, you got to be up at 4 in the morning. No messing about, man. You got to be up.
You got to be so disciplined. If you don't go to bed, you know, you won't get through the days.
I'm not a fan of early mornings.
Because before I was just like lazy. My dad come in the room and wake up, you got to be ready in 20 minutes. I'm like, yeah, whatever. But now it's just like, get up, you got to be up in 20 minutes. Ba-ching! That's what I'm like now.
I'll tell you the disgusting hour that you've just not even arisen by yet. It is 1:45. But,
Go away.
Go away? No, I think I deserve an apology, Bradley McIntosh.
Why? Why?
Because what time did you decide to come into my room, sit on the end of the bed and turn MTV on?
As soon as I stroll into work, if I've like got 10 minutes before makeup, I'll just spread myself out on the floor and just conk out for 10 minutes.
Since being on the road quite a bit and being tired quite a lot, I have been able to sleep anywhere, you know, just crash out in a car or crash out for 20 minutes, you know, just before makeup when we get to a place.
I could sleep anywhere before the band, but I think I have got better at sleeping anywhere. I haven't got as bad as Bradley sleeping stand up, but I'm nearly catching up with Bradley now, I think.
I think the advantages of being 7 is that you can really take time out. If it's all getting too much and it's all just getting a bit too noisy, like sometimes it does, having 7 people, you can just take a breather and other people can take the weight for us, you know, for that moment.
There's Paul Cattermole. Wait a minute. Paul Cattermole, the calm and the chaos. Big grin in his gob.
Especially when you're doing an interview and you're feeling a bit under the weather, you're feeling a bit tired, and the others sort of, you get a lot of energy from everyone else. There's so much energy when we're all together, and when you just need to be a bit quiet, it's not noticeable so much.
It's more people to have a laugh with, anyway.
It's lovely having the boys in there because the arguments always stay, you know, at ground level because the boys always, you know, sort out problems, whatever.
I think we argue a lot less than what we could do. I know some people might think that's really weird, but because if I have an argument with Joe, say, then there's like 5 people in between to kind of keep the distance.
It never feels like somebody's left out.
Say, for example, somebody gets on your nerves, then, because if there's only 3 of you, then one person's got to kind of take sides if 2 people argue.
If I'm getting fed up with Joe, for example, I can go and talk to Paul. So Joe's out of my way now. So I'm talking to Paul now, and if Paul gets on my nerves, I can go and talk to Hannah. Do you know what I mean?
Also, there's enough people to talk to, and you don't get bored.
Disadvantage is the noise. Is that it can just, you know, with 7 people really firing off, you know, rah, 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 it can get a bit too much.
It takes us like twice as long to do anything. Like to get ready in the morning, we've got to be there like twice as early.
When you've got a headache and you just want to be quiet, you can't. It's impossible.
Is he okay? Right, we need to move down to the beach. My annoying little brother.
Sometimes it's like photographs, when we're doing photo shoots and stuff, it's like, it's quite hard to get a photo with all 7 people looking quite, you know, good in the photo. I mean, everyone's like fidgeting about and playing about.
In the band, when we're working, we do support each other because, you know, sometimes it can be quite nerve-wracking. So we all do stick together, and, you know, if someone needs a bit of helping out, we all help that person out.
Hello, Joe.
Stop. Okay, sorry, up a fraction. There, thank you. Here we go.
Okay, I'll be honest here. We are generally good friends. And I know everyone says that, but we really are. We do get on. I mean, yeah, we argue, but, you know, we're human. We're with each other 24 hours a day, so, you know, someone's got to get on your nerves.
It's quite amazing how 7 people, because we are really different, but it is quite amazing how we all do actually get on.
Well, I mean, if someone told me before this started, oh, we're going to, you know, you're going to be put together with like 6 strangers, and you're going to be really good mates and work together, I'd be like, yeah, right. But it's just happened so unbelievably, it's really mad.
We argue a bit. We get on each other's nerves, but, you know, underneath it all, we do get on. We care about each other a lot.
We are genuinely good friends.
They shone a light and brought us together.
love the acting side of it, yeah. I've never acted before. I did Miami 7, and I always wanted to try it.
Because I never had much acting experiences, it was like a good experience for me to get out there and experiment with it. And some of the others have done acting before, so I kind of like asked them for advice.
When I was like studying at college, we did do a bit of acting as well, because I went to like a performing school.
Yeah, it's so weird thinking back to when we were, you know, first rehearsing for Miami 7. We had some, like, scripts that were just, you know, examples, I think, just to see how we were going to get on acting together. But that was mad. Oh, that's scary. That was the first time we acted together, and it was just, like, we didn't work as well at all. But it was all right, but it'll be weird, actually, looking back. I'll have a look at that, actually. Memories.
When it got down to it, I mean, at first I was a bit nervous, getting in front of the cameras, everyone watching you and stuff like that.
If you saw Miami 7, the first, I'd say 3 to 4 episodes, I wasn't that good because I didn't know what I was doing. I'd never done it before. But in the last, say, 4 or 5 episodes, it got a lot better and a lot more enjoyable as well.
But, I mean, I love it, and I love to do more, and I love to have the chance to play other characters as well.
What's up, honey? How you doing, shorty? I'm just sitting here relaxing, you know.
Miami 7 was wicked. I mean, if I ever thought, like, 2 years ago that, you know, the next 2 years I'd be going out to Miami with, like, 6 other people that I really get on with filming a TV series, I don't know, I just wouldn't be able to believe it. And it was great. I mean, I love acting, you know, enough, but then, like, filming with other youngsters as well, it was amazing. The crew were great. The sunshine, the beaches, no, it was amazing.
We were in Florida for a start, filming on the beach. I mean, you know, our sort of venue was pretty amazing.
It was like really hot all the time, which I'm not complaining about because I'm a bit of a sun worshipper, so I didn't mind it, but the schedule was really hard.
We really didn't get a day off. I think we got like 2 days off while we were out there.
I mean, it was just like every night go over your scripts and stuff, ready for the next day.
Take, gentle steam. Here we go. And here we go, guys. Action. Okay, guys, positions, please. Taking that everywhere.
Are you off to your position?
I am.
Go, go.
Go, 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 go. Yeah, a jet ski's done. I was laying on the lilo, and the jet ski was okay. This is the lilo, the water, and the jet ski was coming around like this at quite a speed, really fast, and it came right close. But it had to come really close to me anyway because what it had to do, the aim was to flip me off, so I'd fall and drown, and you know the lifeguard would have to come and save me. It was quite scary, but you know he was professional, and so. You just have to think he knows what he's doing.
The supporting actors were great. Alfie, who played Howard, who was also in Cannibal Run, he played Mad Dog, was a laugh-a-minute guy, really naturally funny, comic kind of guy. He'd always make a crowd of people laugh.
We had Howard and Marvin, which were the 2 baddies in Miami 7, and they were wicked. They were really nice people as well.
They were brilliant. We learnt a lot from them. It's really nice. We always had a laugh. Really nice to work with, all the extras, and it could get quite tough when we were filming such long hours as well, and they really helped us out a lot.
Here, calm down, calm down. Here, calm down, calm down.
Oh, the lifeguard. yeah, supporting actors are great.
I learnt a lot of skills. Miami 7, we learnt to do volleyball.
We learned to play volleyball.
That's about it on Miami 7.
Oh, they're doing tons better, tons better.
I don't want to play this game anymore.
Swimming with dolphins doing Miami 7 was great. I mean, that's so many people's ambition.
It's been my life's ambition to swim with dolphins.
And Swimming with the dolphins has been something I've always wanted to do from a very young age.
I've always wanted to do it, not as much as Hannah and John, but I've always wanted to swim with dolphins.
They were so good at doing what the trainers told them to, and when they'd do it exactly on cue.
That's what we had the slow dolphins.
The trainer had sort of like trained them to do a dorsal toe, which is when you grab the fin, and me and Bradley did that together, and that was absolutely brilliant. I mean, the water rushing around you and rushing up in your face, it was really excellent.
The most amazing feeling ever. I mean, I couldn't even speak when I come out of the water. I just had the biggest smile on my face ever, and people were like, "What was it like?" And I was just like,
jumped in the water and we were swimming underwater with dolphins and making them spin around and just holding onto their tails and stuff.
They feel like they look, if that makes sense. And they look like rubbery, and that's exactly how they feel as well. They feel like wet rubber, but they're so amazing.
Everything with S Club is just like, there's so many things I've wanted to do in life and I've been able to do even by now because of doing this job.
There is not a book that you cannot rewrite when you're in the darkest corner.
I'm 18 birthday today, and then I've had to swim with the dolphins, which is great. It's been one of my things I've always watched.
There's the sky just before it's gonna hit you. You can always try and stop us.
All around, hear a million lonely people as they say goodbye. Oh,
yeah, there's a sound of a world that's full of laughter because now
it's really cool.
I know. I can't say anything about it. It's fantastic. It's so cool.
We was so relieved when the filming had finished because it was such a tight schedule, and it was like such a weight off the shoulders. Learning lines every night was really difficult, but also at the same time we made so many good friends on the crew, and it's a bit sad at the same time.
And this is the last ever scenes that we're going to be doing, because it's our last day today, at last, and then after that I'm going to go and collapse.
Well, that was it. We have just been wrapped from the 13-part episode of Miami 7. It's been 6 weeks of absolute hell, but we've had a wicked time as well. And that's it, really. It's a bit sad.
Looking forward to going home. Off you go, back to work.
V.
I heard your
Excellent.
No more no more getting up early, no more this, no more that, no one telling me what to do. I mean, I can do whatever I want.
No, you can't, Brad, because when we get home it's going to be worse, so there's no point getting all happy about it.
Yeah, but I'm a movie star now.
Yeah, you're a TV star. You're a celebrity now, Bradley.
What are we filming tomorrow? Nothing. Why?
I'm mining upon my soul. Oh, Paul, it's been a pleasure working with you.
John, it's been a pleasure working with you.
Yeah.
But you still are. Hey, you can't see me naked, huh?
Hello. I just did my last scene with the gorgeous Hunter.
That's it. The end.
The end is near, and it's now arrived. All this time.
Until Monday when we got to do the pop video.
Yeah.
But apart from that, it's finished.
The day we got home from Miami was April the 8th. I remember it very well. Had time I got home, had something to eat, freshened up a bit, and then switched on the telly, and the first episode was on.
And it was so weird to see it all on screen.
I couldn't believe it when we found out that it was #1 kids' TV shows.
I didn't even know they did a chart for TV shows, so for it to go to #1 was a really big achievement.
Filming Bring It All Back was hot. It was hot. I was sweating. I got burnt. That was really hard. Really, really hard.
Very long day. Got up really early. I can't remember, about 6 I think we got up to get the sunrise. We were dancing all day, doing the dance routine all day, from early in the morning till about 7 o'clock at night.
First casualty of war, the S-Club 7.
How's it going, John? How's it going?
Oh, should we take a look at groin's fantastic.
Yes, let's have a look.
No, John's got groinal problems. He's just ripped it.
I'm working twice as hard as everyone else, that's why. I'm working twice as hard for my flips and it's my expert dance training. Just the effort I put in, the true emotion that goes into my dance is untrue.
We were sweating so much that after every take of it, you needed like at least 10-15 minutes to go back into makeup, go back into hair, and I think Bradley had something like 9 tops or 10 tops, and every time we did a take, one would get taken off while the other one got dried.
The part where where it goes really fast when we're doing the dance. How we did that was, what we did, the track was played at half speed, so it was going
and it must have just looked so hysterical.
And then they sped it up, put it with the track, and then you get that effect where it looks really fast.
And at the end of that day, I think we were really ready to go home. We just collapsed, totally collapsed. But it was really good, and it came out really well.
We did loads of promotion for the first single. Yeah, we did. I think every show you could possibly be on, we did, I think.
Lots and lots of photo shoots in magazines, going into radio stations, doing TVs, like early morning TVs, a lot of stuff.
Whoever wants us, we try and do our best to get on it.
Don't stop, never give up. Hold your head high and reach the top. Let the world see what you have got. Bring it all back to you.
Hold on to what you try to be, your individuality. When the world is on your shoulders, just smile and let it go. If people try to put you down, just walk on by, don't turn around. You only have to answer to yourself. Don't you know it's true what they say, that life it ain't easy, but your time's coming around. So don't you stop trying.
Don't stop, never give up. Hold your head high and reach the top. Let the world see what you have got. Bring it all back to you. Dream of falling in love. Anything you've been thinking of. When the world seems to get too tough, bring it all back to you.
Yeah, yeah. Try not to worry about a thing. Enjoy the good times life can bring. Keep it all inside you. Gotta let the feeling show. Imagination is the key, 'cause you are your own destiny. You never should be lonely when time is on your side. Don't you know it's true what they say? Things are sent to try you, but your time's coming around. So don't you stop trying.
Don't stop, never give up. Hold your head high and reach the top. Let the world see what you have got. Bring it all back to you. Dream of falling in love. Anything you've been thinking of. When the world seems to get too tough, bring it all back to you. Na 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 na.
Bring it on right now. Don't you know it's true what they say? Things happen for a reason, but your time's coming around. So don't you stop trying.
Don't stop, never give up. Hold your head high and reach the top. Let the world see what you have got. Bring it all back to you. Dream of falling in love. Anything you've been thinking of. When the world seems to get too tough, bring it all back to you. Don't stop, never give up. Hold your head high and reach the top. Let the world see what you have got. Bring it all back to you. Dream of falling in love.
Shake your body.
And let me see you sweat. When the world seems to get too tough, bring it all back to you. Don't stop, never give up. Hold your head high and reach the top. Let the world see what you have got. Bring it all back to you.
And we did our regional radio tour as well, which was going around England, which was really fun.
I can't remember exactly how long we spent. It was a couple of weeks, I think. And that was quite cool because, actually, I'm completely lying. It wasn't cool at all. It was really boring, it was really hard, and it was really long.
In a van every day for hours on end together. That was another bonding moment.
Just like trekking all over England, like, up to Edinburgh and Newcastle, and working our way down from like Aberdeen right down to the bottom again. And the minibus was really uncomfortable and it was really cramped, and everyone was getting really irate. And I'd say that's when there was like the most tension actually in the back of that minibus. Caused us a lot of problems, that minibus.
First time I did Top of the Pops, I was so scared because I'd watched that since I was like about 4, And I never thought I'd see the day that I'd actually be on there performing.
Fantastic. I mean, I've dreamed of doing that. I've been down, watched it, seen it myself, been in the audience, and to actually be there doing it the other side of the camera, oh, that was so great.
Because I remember my auntie saying, like, years ago, oh, one day I'll see you on Top of the Pops. And I was like, no, you won't. No, you won't. And it happened. And she phoned me up, actually, that night and said, see, I told you so, little Irish lady. If you couldn't guess from the accent, because it sounded kind of Indian.
I think that was the time it actually hit me, you know, that we was a real band.
When the first Top of the Pops went on air, that was like a really, really big thing for us.
We were in a van,
as we always are,
coming back from a radio interview.
This screen was just hideous.
And it was basically this little tiny screen in the corner of this bus.
And that was really weird, especially when it came up at the bottom and it said S Club 7, Bring It All Back, exclusive.
And the little Top of the Pops writing, that meant a lot.
Because that's the first thing that they ever played was the video. And they played the video and we couldn't really see it.
It was really fuzzy, we were trying to get signal and stuff.
But it was just like the best feeling in the world, even though we couldn't really see it.
And the whole bus was just, we was just screaming, which was really nice. It was really good.
It's going out to the people of the world.
That was brilliant. That's another really big achievement for us.
Tomorrow, Nottingham, this is going to be because S Club are going to rip it up if we are numero uno.
Got my fingers crossed, boys. I've got to carry on saying.
Oh, Bring It All Back, #1. That was unreal that day.
We were on our way to Nottingham to do a roadshow in the bus, all 7 of us.
And we knew that we was going to find out soon. Everyone was a bit quiet, to be honest. No one was saying too much. It was all a bit on edge, a bit nervous.
We got a phone call from our manager and he told us, and it was just like, don't lie.
At first, everyone was really quite quiet. I don't think it actually hit anyone.
Someone from the management had already had a couple of bottles of champagne in the car for us.
I cried. Me, Tina and Joe cried.
Cheers, there was shouting, there was crying.
7 mobile phones out like this.
Everyone was just jumping up and down going, Ray.
The van must have been going like that.
Kept looking at each other going, like this.
There was a whole bundle of emotion.
A mixture of some people screaming, some people crying. And no, it was really, really cool.
But it still didn't quite sink in. It was like didn't sink in until like a couple of days later.
Got to Nottingham and we went on stage, did Bring It All Back.
We said this is going to be the best gig we ever do.
And Foxy phoned in on the PA and announced to us that we were #1.
We had to pretend like we didn't know it was #1.
In front of the whole audience, and it was like just the whole emotion all over again. It was just a wicked day, brilliant day.
We have some fantastic news for S Club 7. So, all right, girls, fellas, here we go. It was nice to see you the other day at the TV show, and now I can exclusively reveal before anybody else in the UK, right here from Pepsi Chai HQ, you have the brand new Pepsi Chai now. Fantastic, congratulations. Our former winner has featured in this one from Pepsi Chai HQ, just before 7, and then across the UK. Have fun!
And we was all jumping around on stage, and we had a wicked performance. That was one of the best days, and to this day I still can't believe it.
We've got numero uno!
We smacked it. What? I mean, what can you say? We're #1! I wonder if we're #1!
Today, only today, did we go to #1, baby? So today is one of the best days of my life.
And then straight after the show, we driven back into London, and then we went straight on air with Dr. Fox to do the Capital Countdown.
Have you always wanted this ever since you were a little kid?
Ever since I was about 5.
Were you always, a singer in public?
Since about the age of 12 I was singing.
Really?
Yeah, in public, but like about 5 I used to stand in front of the mirror
with the hairbrush.
As everyone does now.
And then it went number 2 is Madonna, then number 1 is S Club 7, so it was mad, it was crazy.
That is amazing. Can't believe it.
The tussle with Madonna was mad.
I can't believe you've done it.
You worked so hard.
It hasn't really sunk in yet.
It's so undescribable.
Just like, it doesn't get any better than this, let me. I feel incredible. I'm so, I still can say I like this job.
We sold on Saturday pretty much what we sold throughout the whole week. 90,000 in one day. That is mad.
Yeah, yeah, it's a lot of steam when we're at work. We just run riot.
I think we just do it kind of without thinking about it when, you know, everyone's really stressed 1 minute and then kind of 5 minutes later we'll all be running around like idiots, like laughing and joking or whatever, and like you kind of let it out that way.
I always say to Paul, and I choose Paul because he's the biggest out of the boys, I normally jump on his shoulders for some really weird reason, or his back, and go, right, run.
Kind of get together and have a bit of a mad half hour, which happens quite often in the group.
The most rewarding thing is when you perform in front of a live audience. You can't beat the instant like buzz and reaction you get from it.
I love performing in front of crowds. That's my favourite part of the job, definitely.
The nerves and the anxieties, and you know, you get like this really weird pain, and before you go on stage it's like horrendous and you think, oh my god, I can't do this. But as soon as you get out there and they're screaming for you, I think nothing can top that feeling.
It's the adrenaline rush, I think.
It's just such a brilliant feeling. I think that's our favourite thing as a whole.
Hello, Gayla. You nervous? I'm very excited. I feel like I've got a million little tiny bodies running through me. They're so excited. I just can't explain it.
Take a look at this. That's good, isn't it? That looks good.
I love the studio. That's like my favourite place.
When you go into the studio, you know, it's yours. The whole thing is yours. You can do whatever you want to do, put in your ideas, and just sing away.
I love singing so much, so it gives you the chance to just really let go and relax.
I think I'm speaking for everyone here. Everyone loves going in the studio.
My favourite track on the album is Got to Be Friday Night.
Friday night.
Makes me want to get up and dance.
It's a proper fall to the floor, as James Brown would say, dance beat, and that's why I love it.
I'm going to Change the World, which is sung by Bradley and John.
I like the melody and the sound of Change the World, because I think it's a fantastic song.
It's just one of those songs that kind of, I don't know, sort of like makes the hairs on your back stand on end. It's just a really, really brilliant song.
But I also like I Really Miss You. I think Rachel's vocal on that's really good.
2 in a Million I love as well, because I love ballads.
I like more there's a couple of the more soulful sounds in there. Like 2 in a Million's got like a soulful kind of chords in there. So as Hope for the Future and Friday Night.
That album depends on what mood you're in, because there's every mood on there.
The filming for the video of S Club Party was great. It wasn't as hot as when we did Bring It All Back. So it was in Vasquez Rocks, which is, there's a lot of things been shot there, like Flintstones, Star Trek.
That was really funny. I really did enjoy doing that video.
S Club Party had so many more different shots of us jumping off rocks, doing a routine, doing a little bit of talking.
Performances, jumping around in the car. Hannah, she basically, what she's doing like a trampoline shot. She's got to jump in the air and quick do an S. It's going to be slowed down.
But the trampoline wasn't that big and I was jumping up really high and was just on my way down. I kind of had to watch myself in case I might fall into these hunky men that were holding the trampoline.
But, yeah, you can tell Joe didn't get to go on a trampoline.
Stunt bit. Oh no.
We had to do an S in the air and we had to do it backwards and double the speed as well.
I can't jump. I just can't jump.
I jumped off the rock and mine was pathetic. You should have seen mine. Mine was just hysterical.
And I can't do things like that, so I just was like a big dead weight on the floor, and Hannah and Tina were really laughing at me.
Action.
Go on, girl.
Steve. Action. Can we get one more or not? Let's just do one more.
Sorry, it's just quite funny. I want the trampoline.
We'll do the trampoline.
That's what I'm not a stunt woman.
The video shoot days were good. I enjoyed those because it's what we do best, you know, the singing and dancing.
When we were getting ready for Back to the 50s, there was quite a bit of rehearsal, especially for the dance routines, because we'd learned them only the day before. I hope it doesn't show.
Dancing in the moonlight until the break of day. Just let the rhythm take control. Can you feel the spirit? I know that you can hear it. There's a fever in your soul. Take a chance, come on and dance, dance, dance. We're gonna salsa, yeah, we're getting down tonight. Everybody come and join the party where the music never stops. Don't wait up, I just wanna
think we basically had the script 2 days before we went over to film it.
We read through the script quite a lot and did quite a lot of blocking.
Action. Hey, man! Jane's mine! No, she's not. What'd you say, Jim? She's not yours.
Yeah, she doesn't belong to anyone. She's her own person.
Hey, is this your chick? Well, your chick just got salty with me.
I ain't no chick, and I'll talk over if I want, even to you.
Woo! Who's the leader of this gang?
There's no leader.
Yeah, it's kind of more of a democracy than a dictatorship.
Say what?
We're all equal. Yeah, we talk everything through together.
But if you want to know who the bossy one is, Mr. Hino.
Wait a minute, are you riffing me, man? Oh, what kind of flipped out cat? That's a chick in charge, Daddy-O!
What is he talking about?
I've got no idea.
It could be Mexican.
I'm talking about you, Clyde. See, your cats, they're chicks.
When we was filming Back to the 50s, it was in a place called Vasquez Rocks, and we had their own little set, and there was kind of this old 50s town. It's going to take you around the set where we're filming. This is like a proper film set, so we're really lucky to be here. This is the Big Cup Diner, where we meet Chuck and everything like that. We have, this is where we perform Friday night and Viva La Fiesta. And over here, this T-Bird here is the car that Ricky and the Hoodlums drive, and they're kind of like a rival gang.
Rolling!
Oh, we're rolling now, so we've got quiet. This is the sheriff's office, the jail, and that's where Joe, Bradley, Rachel and Paul get sent to prison for being cheeky to the sheriff.
Okay, now we're going to take you to prison. Come on, we're taking you to our prison that we're going to be staying. Now this is really scary.
Get in there, you juvenile delinquents!
Oh, I've been locked up for hours. What's going on?
Back to the 50s was a lot of fun to film. We had a lot of good casts in that show that we got to know really well. We had a good laugh with. The schedule was hard.
We filmed overall for 12 days. Went really well.
It was hectic schedule. Hectic.
Here we are in the middle of nowhere. We're just outside LA. And as you can see, there's us, Van. We're just having makeup touch-ups, like last final touch-ups and stuff. And there's no one else. We're here on our own. There's a guy called Bob with the dog over there, and a Dachshund named Colin, but that's it.
Because there was a lot to be done in a short space of time. So we had to spend, a lot of hours, sometimes 16, 17-hour days.
We were filming in like a desert, basically, and it was... Some days it reached 110 degrees.
Got a tip for you. Drink water.
It's just hard when you're out there, but when you get home and see it, it's cool.
It turned out really, really well. I was really pleased with it when I saw it.
Who'd want to be a movie star, right? Big boy.
When we performed at the premiere, I'd say that'll stay in my mind forever.
It was at Leicester Square.
When we saw the big, billard outside the Odeon cinema with S Club 7, and there was a big black thing on it saying sold out. It was just like, oh my goodness.
And we did our performance, which was brilliant. And then we got led to our seats and we watched the film.
Little bit too, us and you together, there ain't nothing.
out. You can make it better. We can help a little bit too. Us and you together, there ain't nothing we can do. Help us get this started. It's time to score the race. Everyone's excited. It's Friday night again. We'll spend the whole time grooving. Oh yeah, what we really like is to party on Friday night. Oh yeah, help us get this started. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Everyone's excited. We'll spend the whole time grooving. What we really like is to party on Friday night. Help us get this started. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Everyone's excited. It's Friday night again. We'll spend the whole time grooving.
Seeing our faces up on the big screen in the Atrium was... we just kept laughing all the way through it and like nudging each other and just laughing at everyone in the group because it was funny.
Seeing it on the big screen just really made it for me.
All the hard work and all the tears and blood.
And like it was really interesting to see what the kids were laughing, you know, what the bits they found funny, and it was all the visual bits. It was like all the snogs. And I remember when the guy pushed Joe's head, all the kids went like as if don't you dare do that, because you know that was really sweet though, because it was like they cared for Joe and it was just like, oh bless you.
And it was really, really nice to see the immediate reaction from all the kids watching it.
No, it's all worth it, definitely.
I think that was one of the most unbelievable days I think I've had so far. It was cool.
When we got our platinum disc, that was really unexpected. We were on Blue Peter.
And it was a big surprise because we didn't even realise we were getting it, but it was really nice. And now I just thought, oh, it'd be nice for Mum to put that up.
We got given a platinum disc and that's hanging very proudly on my mum's wall now.
Oh wow, yeah, this can go on my wall.
And I'm going to stick it on my wall.
Congratulations, guys. Very, very well done.
That said something, you know, we'd worked really hard and it paid off. Went straight into #1, that was great.
Everything's gone so well so far, and everything, you know, just to carry on being successful and enjoying what we're doing, for people to enjoy what we're doing.
I think just to take S Club 7 as far as it can go, and for people just to keep enjoying what we're doing. You know, we're all about having fun, and we just want everyone to have fun with us.
No one knows what the future may hold, but hopefully success-wise, we do well.
Hopefully people will keep on enjoying what we're doing. It's going all right so far. It's going really well so far, in fact.
If we can carry on as we are, really.
We've got so many things that we're going to do for the future.
I want to break barriers. I want to do things that no other band's done before, because it's all about stepping up.
Grow together and learn together.
We keep going the way we are. Keep going with success, and also maybe broaden out into other things.
Get better and better and better.
Just to, you know, make sure we enjoy it, hopefully everyone else will enjoy it.
You know, maybe touch things that other bands haven't touched before. I mean, I don't know what exactly, but, you know, we'll soon find out.
Something's coming over me, changed my mind, now I can't see. You're my hope for the future. Girl, you know we've come so far. Don't let go and break my heart. You're my hope for the future. Back there in high school, foolish and free.
calming colours, and I think that is a really calming colour, so I chose indigo as my colour.
My colour is orange, and as you can see behind me, it's orange. I mean, I like orange because I think it's quite warm. What do you think?
My colour is lilac. As you can see me behind me is a bright yellow light, and that's because I'm the colour yellow.
My colour's green.
This is my colour.
This is my colour, blue. This is my colour. It's my favourite colour.
Sorry, it's violet.